Thank goodness for that.
Hey, Luke, are you here? Or
He's
Troy?
around. Yeah, what's up?
I missed the driver's meeting. Are we doing single file for the start, or is that a...
Just normal start. I know the chicanes are a problem, but hopefully people take it easy through them.
Okay, so no forced single file.
No. Nope.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yep.
I don't think we ever do that.
No, not even for Long Beach.
Wow, 17th. There's 18 drivers got sub 4 minutes. Crazy. Hmm. Mm-mm. Oh. No. If I did, and I didn't.
So I just found out I had a splinter in my left palm, so that's fantastic.
Ow.
I am streaming.
Yeah.
Did you get it
Oh,
out?
there's no one. No,
No.
I'm just letting you know in general.
I need I'm probably gonna need my wife for it. But it is what it is. I thought I escaped earlier from it. It happened at work and I was like, oh whatever. Like it's whatever. I was driving and during practice I was like, I don't know, like what the hell is in my like left grip that hurts my palm? I looked down and I was like, huh. That sucks. That's how it goes. I need to write up.
19 drivers sub 4 minutes. That's pretty impressive.
I'm trying to figure out who's not here. Lap is not here.
Pat isn't here, but he doesn't do GT3s.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Randy doesn't do GT3s either.
Stefan is not here.
Scott's not here. He had his knee issue going on. What? I mean, did you see what Randy fucking tore his delt and ruptured his biceps tendon. Randy's not driving for a while, dude.
Nope, he'll be out for a while.
I cannot imagine fucking rupturing. Like I have bicep tendonitis, and that shit hurts. I cannot imagine rupturing that shit and you're tearing your delt at the same time. Fucking.
Yeah, it's a long recovery. Do you know where he's located?
He's out in Seattle, I think. So that one's really tough.
So, PSA for Marvin's app, it has collision detection and it will ramp your wheel down to prevent that.
Yeah,
I'm using whatever Fantex got.
Yeah, when I was reading what Randy did, I was like, why did you try to hold it till the very last moment? But yeah, the result sucks.
I haven't watched the stream yet. I mean, that's just one of those things. Like, that's really tough, dude.
Yeah, these
feel really
wheels,
bad
you
that
basically got to
happened.
treat it like a real car. If you're hitting a wall, take your hands off the wheel.
Especially in Formula.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
He did that in peak up though.
Coming to the green this time. Left side on the restart.
So it is a 2-pit stop race,
The
right?
road's closed.
From the looks of it.
Right
Unless
now,
you
it
can save
is,
5 minutes per stint.
right now it is saying it is going to be a 16 lap race, and I've got 6 laps in the tank.
Yeah, same.
So I don't know how you're gonna save 3 laps. We haven't had a We haven't had a 2 pit stop race in a long time.
Oh yeah, and like 2, mandatory stops. I don't think anyone can save to not have it.
I miss those. I miss the P3 races where it was like, hey man, this could be marginal one way or the other. It'd be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna save the fuel the whole time. And you just slowly start pulling up to people that are like, oh my god, I've got 2.5 laps left to go, and I've got 1.5 laps in the tank. Like, all right, Doug, see you later. Oh man.
Yeah, that must have felt great.
Oh dude, it's so good. Passing Theo as he's like sputtering up to the bus stop at Spa was like chef's kiss. I was like, oh, perfect.
All right,
Good
welcome
luck.
to the West Coast Racing
luck, guys.
League's Thursday night.
Good luck.
A special one tonight. We got an hour at Lemans. Could be fun.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 12. We're going to restart behind the 36.
Oh, I didn't get crew chief going. Damn.
Get behind the 03.
I wonder whose P3 that was in the
Behind the
that
03.
Jason posted tonight.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Radio check.
All right. We got crew chief going. Whoosh.
I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if I should ask him to retire the Bass Pro Shop livery that Sean always calls it, even though it's not exactly what I was going for, but
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 03.
Not exactly what I had in mind about getting gloves on, but hey, it worked.
Slide back in that seat. Get something to drink. Get ready to go here.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Okay, Shane, get ready.
Green flag.
Green, green, green.
oh wow.
Right
Car
side.
right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Clear, clear. Right
Car
side.
right. Hold your line. Still there.
I swear
Still
to
there.
God, dude.
Still there. Clear right.
Clear.
I'm not gonna move one of these times. They're just
right.
gonna fucking torpedo me and
Still there. Right side's clear.
just have that be the end of it.
The car in front of us is now Steve, car number 48, and their rating is 1.8.
Oh God.
You can't help but laugh.
The guy in front is Mackie, car number 8, and their rating is 1.4. The gap to Mackie ahead is increasing. It's now 6.0 seconds.
Yeesh.
You get boot Troy?
I gotta slow down.
Okay.
I got dead. Teton Rouge.
That sucks.
I think so.
The gap ahead is now 6.1 seconds. Alright Shane, you're reeling Mackie in. The gap is 4.4 seconds. Come on man, smooth is fast, and we need fast right now. B26.
Thanks,
Car in
Jim.
front is car number 57, and their rating is 3.2. The gap to B25 ahead is increasing. It's now 8.1.
We're down about 10 mile an hour, but it's faster than spending 2 minutes in the pits, so we'll wait till we get the fuel window open, then we'll go.
Okay Shane, the next car is Steve, car number 48, and their rating is 1.8. gap to car number 57. Ahead is increasing. It's now 9.3 seconds. The leader has just done a 3:56.3 seconds.
Nice.
The car in front of us is car number 57, and their rating is 3.2. There's an incident in first Ford chicane. The car ahead's pitting now. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. B25. The gap to Steve in front is now 7.8. Yellow flag incident in PlayStation chicane. It looks like Niklaus. Okay Shane, the next car is Niklaus, car number 99, and their rating is 1.9. The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds. Fastest lap for Stevenson, 3:56.2 seconds. got about 3 laps of fuel left.
God damn it, that's annoying.
There's an incident in Dunlop chicane. It looks like it's Niklaus.
That was right in front of me.
The driver in front of us is Mike, car number 222, and their rating is 4.4.
I hate track limits here.
Yeah, I jumped the chicane
Okay,
in there.
Shane, you've got half your fuel left.
Fucking Tet Rouge, that sucks. What happened right in front of you, Shane? What did Mike do?
Nicholas overcooked it into Dunlop and went off. Nearly hit Mike.
The gap to 23rd place.
Mike has
Ahead
just
is
come out of the
increasing.
pits.
It's now 3.1.
Yeah, he was fighting. I think he got a slowdown and got dropped back, and was fighting tooth and nail up here for. So I'm assuming he's just pivoting on strategy to go ahead and run away. I've found myself in the middle of a pack of Porsches, which is pretty funny because I'm just eating them alive in straight lines.
I got pushed wide by an Acura in Teton Rouge on the opening lap, so I'm 10 mile an hour down on speed.
Oh, that's no bueno. I hope Larkin sees the
Hold
video.
up just a second.
We'll see.
You'll need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
I kind of hope those two fight each other. Yes, yes, come on.
Pit a little early, see if
The
they
gap
can.
to Mike ahead is increasing. It's now 5.0 seconds.
Yeah, that's probably worth your while, honestly.
Well, I want to put a couple laps in, so I'm not having to really stretch it.
Yeah, I mean, you need to make sure that you're into nailed on two-stop territory and then go get the car fixed up. We don't have to do this.
That's a new fastest
Don't
lap
have
for
to do this.
Mike, 3:56.2 seconds.
Okay.
Alright Shane, the next car is Matty, car number 86, and their rating is 1.0. Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour.
Alright, we'll try and get some stuff
Here we go.
fixed and
And away.
go back out. Kind of a shit
Five
we got
away.
hit at the beginning, but
Yeah,
you know,
sure, Mark.
these
Now,
things
turn
happen.
in, turn in. Don't slide your tires, nice and smoother.
Front left, 95%.
Oh, I
Left rear,
forgot
96.
about getting a brand new car.
Go, 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 go! Good road speed all the way around, man.
It's a brand new car.
Congratulations.
Exit looks clear. The car ahead is Mackie, car number 8, and their rating is 1.4.
Wait, we need to head.
The gap to B26 ahead is now 10 seconds. Okay, Shane, our fuel window opens on lap 10. It'll end on lap 10.
Copy. So if we hit it a lap earlier, you know, may gain 6 seconds.
The gap to Mackie ahead is now 10 seconds. New fastest
I'll do this
lap
again.
for Mike, 3:56.1.
Good, so good. I feel like I've got more control over the car now.
To Mackie ahead is now 10 seconds.
Yeah, but my tire's warm now.
Stay on it, keep digging. B26.
Hooking it down the Mulsanne Street.
The gap to Mackie ahead is now 9.5.
Oh. Interesting. Not fast.
The leader, Brian, is pitting. The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
Man, oh man, what a good time this has been.
I lost it in the Porsche curves.
No, Troy.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah. I coasted in though. I'm good.
The gap to B25 in front is now 10 seconds. Okay, Shane, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Not bad, man, not
You've got
bad.
about 4 laps of fuel left. The guy in front is Steve, car number 48, and their rating is 1.8. You're reeling, B24 in. The gap is now 6.2.
Cone shaggers do pretty good job here.
Say that again?
I was saying cone shaggers do pretty good job picking up those turning cones.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The gap to Steve ahead is now 5.9 seconds.
I'm unsure how I lost that much time in the pit stops, but okay.
leader, Lundell, is pitting.
Need you both to fight more.
Kim, car number 29, is now in the lead. Incident in Arnage. We think it might be Leonov.
Oh, hi, Shane.
Hey, sugar.
Okay, Shane, you reel in V24 in. The gap's now 2.1 seconds. You're slower than us into the first Ford chicane. The next car is Leonov, car number 20, and their rating is 2.0. There's an incident in the first Ford chicane. We think it might be Mackie.
Don't cut the corner down here.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. V24, we estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
I think that's all she wrote for me.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, but I just nosed in the wall. Fucked
Sucks, sorry.
it. No, you're fine. We'll see if I can hold on to these guys in front of me or not.
Did you do it on your own?
Yeah, I was pretty aggressive in Tet Rouge and caught the inside curb and it just snapped on me.
Familiar with that one.
The gap ahead is now 1.8. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Mustang saw a crowd, Mustang did Mustang things.
Seems like it's okay, Luke.
We'll see. I gotta figure out how much. It's telling me I need to add 4.5 gallons, and I might actually have that. It says it's okay.
The gap to Leonov ahead is now 1.7.
We'll have to see what the Porsche cars say about things. Yeah, I'll go.
There's a wall there.
I just need to bleed off this fucking slowdown. Come on, Nico. That might be a little short, but I could save 0.2 gallons over a stint here.
Stay between the lines, please, Shane.
Doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
We're at the halfway point. We estimate 2 laps of fuel left.
And we'll lose that race time anyway. So I get to chase down Sergey and Shane.
There's an incident in Michelin chicane. It looks like Lundell. Okay, Shane, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
You can get back here.
Close to a pit stop here. Couple more laps.
The gap to P20 in front is now 0.9.
Where are you getting that from? Looks like 0.6 to me.
And now they said I've overfueled by too much. Okay.
You're reeling Leonov in. The gap is now 0.6. They're slow into first Ford chicane. P21.
Hello, Shane, you helped me to get
next lap.
401. And I fucked up.
window open. Well done, Shane. Great move. Keep it up.
Well, that's good. Not the screwing up, but the faster lap time.
Gonna slow you down a bit.
Keep it nice and tidy. You'll need to give back the time gained.
Alright, I gotta slow down for you.
Me too.
Yes.
Come
I
on,
got
Luke,
one on
join
this
the
lap
bar.
too.
The gap to
he's too
Leonov
close now.
behind is now 0.8.
Hello.
No, follow me, we'll see if we can get you in the 59s.
You guys can latch onto the back of the rocket ship when I get there.
We're gonna slow you down a great deal.
Although I'm about due to pit.
Okay, Shane, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Brian, car number 13, is leading the race. Hit this lap, in this lap. There'll be traffic on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 26. Behind, Klein.
I'm pitting this lap.
Okay. That was fun to
Come on,
look
make it
through
easy
your
for him.
car.
Make him go the long way around.
Alright, so this is how you get through Porsche curves without hitting the wall.
I swear to God, that wall moves.
I did a nice little half spin and a drift to save it. You guys
Did a
bought your
360
slow down
in the
pack.
Porsche curves once.
There's an incident in Porsche curves. Looks like it's
No,
Leonov.
Sergey.
What happened?
Sergey was pointing at me.
All right, Shane. The next car is Steve.
Yeah,
car
Shane, I
number
was trying to
48,
make
and their
your
rating
life
is
easier.
1.8.
No, I was enjoying that.
Why did that just happen?
Here we come, fellas. 10 away now.
Oops.
5 away. Short mark.
Leonov
Turn it,
behind
turn it.
is pitting.
Nice and smooth here. Leaving on B.
Fucking annoying.
Front left, 86%. Rear left, 90.
Yeah, I spun out of nowhere too.
Go, man, go, 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 go.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I drop a handful of gravel out of the car by mistake?
No,
Yeah,
you
for both
didn't.
of us.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white
I
line.
spun in the forker and the Ford chicane. I don't quite understand how that one went the way it did, but
The car in front
Whatever.
is Mackie, car number 8, and their rating is 1.4.
yeah, right now I might be Troy and Tim Garvey out of the pits. We'll see.
It should be good to the end now.
Okay, Shane, the next car is Matty, car number 86, and their rating is 1.0.
No, that's still Babcock that's back there.
You're reeling Matty in. The gap is 5.1 seconds. They're slower than us into first Ford chicane.
Is this more fun in higher downforce cars?
It is about the same in everything. Higher downforce cars makes the Porsche curves in that section more fun, but and I guess like the first sector. But usually the cars are so trimmed out that it like you're still kind of on edge. But the driving in a straight line at full throttle the whole time, that's about the same everywhere.
We should do a short invitation in Mazda Miata here.
Fastest lap for Mike, 3:55.8 seconds.
Do it on the historic layout too. Fuck a chicane.
Yesterday I was wondering what GR Cup is this week, and it is at Mount Panorama in the web.
Yeah, I've seen people complaining about that on Reddit already.
Okay, Shane, you're reeling P23 in. The gap's now 1.5. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Well done, mate, that was great. The next car is Mackie, car number 8, and their rating is 1.4, P23.
Try to remember to clip that one. Technique Rouge feels good when you get it right.
Gap to Matty behind is increasing. It's now 2.0.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're reeling Mackie in. The gap's now 1.8 seconds.
What do GT3s try to go down the center of Mulsanne?
You go past her. It stalls the diffuser.
The leader has just done it. 3:55.8 seconds.
Yeah, the road's crowned, and so it stalls the diffuser out.
Makes sense.
Which is why, at least if you've ever done a multi-class race here, you get the GTPs and the P2s are pissed the whole time because the GT3s want to stay in the middle of the goddamn road, and it's not really wide enough for prototypes and to make safe passes through there when they're on the middle, especially if it's wet.
I'll have to see if that'll get me into the 58s.
The gap in front is now 1.9 seconds.
It will on a low tank.
Yeah, like the unaltered apex setup is hitting 180, 181 into the first braking zone on them also on low fuel, like comfortably by itself.
What car?
That's pretty damn fast.
Mustang.
Jesus.
Yeah, I haven't been close enough to somebody to actually get the tow to see how the numbers work out.
All right, Shane, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
In tow, I was maxing the 6th gear out in the Chevy. I don't know what mile per hour it was, though.
Incident in the first Ford chicane.
Yeah,
Looks
180,
like Matty
and the Mustang is like...
The gap is now 0.6. Matty behind is pitting now.
I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 dots on the rev limiter. Like, it's got a lot of leg here if you can get tucked up behind somebody and grab it.
No, I should get to see him behind Jesse. What the difference with a 3-wing is. At least 180. I had to back out. Problem with the Mustang, it's all top end.
Yeah.
The leader, Brian, is pitting.
On its own, BMW hitting 177 with 7 gallons left. Not bad, better than I expected.
Well, I get to sit on someone's butt, so that's always a good time. Till they overcook Nelson.
Come on, Shane.
Nighttime.
Good stuff. Keep it coming. Car ahead is Steve, car number 48, and their rating is 1.8.
Hey, we're fighting back. We're having a good time. Probably not as good as we were in the top 10, but with this mob, I don't think we'd have made top 10 anyway. We qualified 17th.
I ran out of gas.
What?
Rolling into my pit box slowly.
Yeah, I just got we're almost out of fuel coming out of the Porsche curve, so
Gap to Mackie behind is increasing.
I gotta
It's
figure out how
now
to save
3.5.
a little bit more, which is why I haven't decided to try to jump Tim yet.
Listen to the Mustang purr. Nothing horses purr.
Fastest lap you've run yet.
Mackie behind is pitting. 22nd place.
Hey, you'll score points, baby.
You're reeling 21st. In. The gap is 13 seconds.
Eat 'em.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Ooh. About as far as you can stretch that
We've
without
been warned about track
slowing.
limits.
Thankfully, it's a league race, so the SR doesn't count so much. That's pretty. Sunset.
Okay, Shane, you've used half your fuel.
Rocking and a rolling. I don't know if we're going to get Steve, but 12 seconds in a lap and a half is a pretty big ask.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds.
Especially when it's not 12 and a half anymore.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Be getting the white flag then. I think fourth might have been better that time around.
All right, man. It's gonna be the white flag this time. Great lap.
White flag, last lap.
Perfect. Alright, on the last lap, looking at a beautiful pink sunset. A little bit secondhand.
New fastest lap for Brian, 3:55.7 seconds. The gap to Steve ahead is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
Up the shit biscuit.
You can go 2 laps. Coming on you.
Man, those McLarens are slippery around here.
I don't know that I'm gonna make this. It sputtered 3 feet after the line.
Well, that didn't help me.
Sorry, buddy.
That's okay. My race was beyond help
Are you
after the
gonna
first lap.
Are you gonna make it, Shane?
I'm coming.
Where's your right for the picture? We're down here at the end of
Crossing the line now.
Crawling.
Need a push?
E22, that's it. We're done.
Your flag.
It was about as far as I could go.
Oh man.
Yeah. My boy
We
Tim.
just don't race here enough.
Yeah, my boy Tim came through and fought me for it through the second Mulsanne chicane. I was like, alright, whatever. We'll go attack down the way.
I hate it when someone like logs out just as I'm rolling up. It's like almost personally offensive.
Even here.
Shit. Was it something I said? Alright, now I gotta find out which purple Acura caused me all the grief.
I'll pull up my save of the century over here.
That was boring. Thank you, boys.
There were spurts of fun. I enjoyed dicing with you,
That's
Sheldon.
the end of the session.
This one, did I need a backup for?
I just don't think
Yeah,
it
it
gets
is this one.
raced enough that we're used to it.
Or unless you're,
But
I
also,
mean, it's,
unless you're a Le Mans whore like me who races it all the time when it's on.
it's one of those things like I would race Le Mans more if we had 24, but we don't.
Agreed.
And so if like IMS is here, I'm like, ooh, I could go race Le Mans, and then like something else happens, I'm like, I'll go do that instead. Which is just, like, I mean, if we're like, oh, we got the 24 coming up, I sat down and fucking put a month of effort into it in the GTP. Like I can drive it in the P2. I just driving the P2 in officials is just kind of bleh right now, but I probably that's what I should do because of the air tests and stuff. I could drive the P2 around here rapidly.
Actually, I enjoyed the GT3 around here. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. Like I would want to do GTP maybe. I don't know. I might do P2, but
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Like,
I like GTPs around here. I even like GTPs around here in the rain. But that was the
this
Acura.
track in the rain is fun until it gets to monsoon conditions. Like once it gets too wet, this place is fucking miserable.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Well, so is Daytona. Most places are miserable when it's that wet. You know, normally it would get red flagged, but hey, we'll go racing because they're, you know, cartoon cars.
Yeah, I mean, I like Daytona. I liked how wet Daytona got, but I also had pace there.
Bedtime. Later, guys. Good race.
See you, man.
Thanks.
Good race. Oh, did you put the replay up?
Yep,
Question?
it's uploaded.
All right, thanks, man. Shane, if you want to watch the
Coming.
drift real quick.
Oh, then you can see mine. It was Gurkin. There was no contact. He just stuck it in, and I was on the outside with cold tires and didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
I am here.
Alrighty. Oh, now I heard you're actually here.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
I was like, we'll keep that one going, and then I want to see this. I swear to God,
Hey, if you want a clip of it, just do it again with the hit space so that the menu goes away and I clip it.
I got you. I just went. I'm not going to turn out of this next time. Next time, I'm just gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm turning in, and fucking, oh, you killed me. That sucks. Where was
Well,
I?
admittedly, that is my normal line, especially on turn one, because I usually end up on the inside, and so, but I'll crawl around and give you space.
Yeah, it's just the continued nature of like,
But yeah,
I need to look up and
turn
see
one
it.
sucks.
Like, it's like I need to look up and see it, and then I can get you out of here. But
Oh yeah, that was a bit of a send, but that happens to me all the time, and I usually get away with it.
yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, I mean, it's just something that bothers me. Especially after Tuesday. All right, 1 second. Here we go. How coordinated can I be?
Yeah, that
All
would
right.
be a good one.
And Mr. Lowry. Where the fuck?
Quattro.
Yeah, there you go. You're lap 1. I want to see this, and then we can go find your drift.
Yeah, that's it. Whee!
I mean, that sucks, dude.
Well, I normally would be where he was, and I couldn't be there because he was.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, and you almost did fine. Like,
Yeah, it just dropped the left rear on the dirt, just passed, and that was, yeah, just was enough to keep it.
that's all. Yeah, that's all you need is just a little bit.
Oh yeah, and I did that the same thing you did yesterday with the curbing in Teton Rouge.
Oh yeah, I could show you that. That felt fucking painful.
I had to go back and see it, and what it was, it wasn't hitting the curb so much as it kept the car bouncing a little bit, just enough to get rid of, to lose rear grip.
Yeah, it's. I
And
know
then
what the problem is.
I caught it enough to flip into the outside wall.
Yeah, see, this is. It's one of those things like hitting it once is fine.
Oh,
It's the second bounce out.
Yeah, you had a lot of weight on the outside wheels too. You really yanked it in there.
I'm stuck here doing the fucking Austin Powers, like.
Yeah, watching the relative, that sucks.
And then Troy's like, it's driving fine. It doesn't feel fine. That feels like shit is what it feels like.
Mine actually felt good. Like I did 4 laps, or 3-4 laps, but it just wouldn't go above like 164.
Yeah, that's bad. Where did you... You know what lap you drifted on?
Did I drift? I can't remember.
You said you had a 4-wheel drift out of Teton Rouge.
Oh no! That was just the nice 4-wheel drifts that are controlled out to the edge. It was just one of those. It was probably that 359. It was just a good Teton Rouge. I had a couple of them. They felt it was like, ooh, perfect.
Yeah, there were laps at the end where I felt fairly confident with. If I wasn't having to fuel save, I could have gotten the 57s pretty easily. I might have to talk.
I could talk to like Mike. He's me and my team, so we should do a session. It's like, hey, can I? Where can you find me 5 seconds, bud? Or 4 355s.
Is he in the G61 stuff?
He might be. Yeah, I could do that. I also have got the laps in Mansell that I need to do. They have the same sort of thing, comparisons.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just. Yeah, I mean, you're 6 miles down on the.
And that's 2 clicks. That's 2 clicks. That's a wing of 3 on the same setup. That's the only thing I changed.
I think Matt ended up getting out of the draft. I was out of his draft here. Or I was outside of his second, so it wasn't as strong.
But I was also on the left side, right? I wasn't trucking down the center.
Yeah, because the last lap I did, this easily could have been a 357. I'm like, hey, Tim. Hi, Tim. I'm closing you down, Tim. Yeah, I mean, I let off at... in car, it had ticked over to 181, and I let off 150 meters early.
So I got to 180 behind... Who was that behind?
You can watch me sell Tim
Jesse McKee. I got up to 180 behind Jesse.
You can watch me sell Tim a sack of goods between these 2 chicanes. I was like, I know he's gonna break later than me. desperate to keep this spot, and he gets a bad run. And I'm like, haha, I have you now.
Nice.
There's nothing you can do. And he tried to get back over to the middle, and I'm like, all right, cool, you can have it now that I've cleared you. And I've cleared you. I know I've cleared you. I'm taking that apex. Fuck you.
So that's my brake marker, is that curve now.
Yeah, that's usually where people break. Because in the prototypes, and I mean, you could definitely do it in the GT3s. Like, you want to be like straddling the line.
Yeah, but that curve in the rumble is where I'm aiming to have brakes on. So I'm hitting the brake after the beginning of the rumble strip to have them apply there.
Yeah, no, I was kind of being a dickhead about this because I had just passed him. Because I mean, you can see like that
Well,
first
that's good.
initial.
Yeah, that basically just even it's just lighting up the lights to get him to back off.
Yeah, it's and then I step it up a little bit just to like slow it down some and really make him think about it, and then I get back on it again. And I'm kind of pumping it just to keep it under control and keep him kind of at bay. But yeah, I have a little bit of dead zone on my brake, and I will literally just like kind of flick it just to like, oh, brakes are on, and back people out.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, that's all you can really ask for.
I think I'm to the point now where it's like I'm got the same brake markers, gear shifts. That it's just width of the track in certain places and time. Really, it's just where to push it.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it's
think I'm fundamentally missing anything, even though it's 4 seconds. But it's 9 miles, whatever the track is, 12 miles.
It's something ridiculous. I'm gonna shut this down. But like, I went and looked at what was it? I looked at my Laguna stuff from last Tuesday, and I was like, I don't understand how I'm missing like a second and a half from these guys. It was ridiculous. I couldn't get down. I got the 357. I went and just looked at the telemetry, and dude, it's like, hey, you know what you're missing? 4 mile an hour in apex. It's like, okay, like, so you got to change your lines a little bit to carry that little bit of extra speed to get on the throttle just a little bit earlier. And that's just where it comes from. And at that point in the race, I had kind of given up on being like, oh, I'm gonna go for maximum pace now. Like, you gotta save 0.3 of a gallon in 4 laps. There, you're gonna have a bad time. You know what I mean?
You want to see trophies analysis?
Um,
Doesn't have to be now. Just to see what it looks like. Ooh, I am 0.75 in Ford, 0.71 in Corvette, 0.56 in Porsche, 0.45 Dunlop, 0.45 Mulsanne Chicane 2, and 0.4 in the S's.
that will add up. Wait, I'm confused. Who's Tyler?
Tyler is...
I don't know who he's bitching at though.
Oh, that I don't know. Is this in GT3?
Yeah. No serious slowdowns on the racing line and braking into corners. What? Yeah, I mean, depending on where you're at here. Did he report that? I'm checking this. I want to see if he reported that. I'm curious now. Week 7 stuff is dead. So is week 6. Oh, not that week 7.
Oh, someone... Well, I got off the line or was telling people around me that if I was having a slowdown, but that was you and Sergey, basically.
Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, I'm trying to figure out what he's talking... Like...
Anyway,
I did...
wrap the stream up and I'll be right back.
Alright.
All right, folks, this has been the West Coast Racing Leagues. You're allowed an ad. Wait till you get back. Hey, welcome back from the ads. This has been the West Coast Racing League's Thursday night GT3 race extravaganza. Tonight was 60 minutes at Le Mans. We had a pretty good result considering where we started, so we're happy with that. Oh, Rahamandez, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Awesome, thank you. And we will be back for our normal scheduled stream Saturday, unless I get real enthusiastic and come back to Le Mans tomorrow, which is entirely possible because I do love this track and car combination. Didn't race today other than the league race, so normally take a couple of days off to unwind, but I do love Le Mans, so I might be back tomorrow. If so, hang out, have fun, enjoy, and we'll catch you on the next one.